But what about the car? Yeah, we're back. Hello. It's Battletech. Another week, another tech of the battle. And anyone who needs a brief refresher, they're nice sweets. Those of you who were here last week will know that we did achieve one of our goals, which was to finally get ourselves in good with the Magistracy. All for that free hookers and blow, of course. And now, just going to do some more missions. The goal I'm aiming toward for this one is to have the old mech bay with a nice lineup of heavies. Obviously, at the moment, we're not doing too bad. We've got a whammer, which will load eventually, a whammer and a catapult. Two pretty good start points there, but we're aiming to change up these four, or at least two of them, for some nice, tasty Heavy Max AETG view. How you doing?
Waiting for orders.
Waiting for orders. Are you, Cabal? Are you really? There you go, mate.
Training confirmed.
Yeah, have some training.
What do you need, Commander?
Commander. Okay, so hello, Naman. How are you doing today? So yeah, the plan is first I'm gonna pick a ship upgrade, and I always use my scientific and totally efficient method of just picking the one that is cheapest. That's done in 10 days. It's the same price as in 20 days, but it does upgrade the lounge and increases morale. Habitat pods cost far too much, eye-watering amount of money, so we're going to go with that one because shit gets fixed quicker, which is useful. Gojira can't build the boom hammer, game unplayable garbage. Right, so there are a bunch of you know, middling contracts here, but we'll start with this. We're working for, you know, the Pimps and Hoes group now, so Insurrection Interception. Away we go. That's a bit of a thing. One salvage, 300,000 though. What about two salvage for 200,000? I'll take two salvage for 200,000 there, Bob. Yeah, that's all fine. Let's just go with that. We kick off this first mission of the morning. How has it? I hope everyone's had a good week watching this. Oh, Mighty Kulsh, hey up, how are you doing? ETG, well, yeah, it's version 1 of the mod pack for MechWarrior 5 ETG. It's a very basic editor at this point. You can't import custom models or anything like that. I think at this point it's more like what you had originally for this, where you could kind of modify some of the values and stuff, so you could increase your health, or you could make enemies, you know, maybe award more salvage, that kind of thing. I think you can mess around with those kind of settings. I'm sure that the plan is to expand that editor to allow you to do, you know, full-blown total conversions and stuff within the next few months. One thing I did find amusing about it, it's they announced all this stuff on the MechWarrior Online website, and I was looking at some of the comments and people saying like, why didn't you announce this on the MechWarrior 5 forums, because isn't this for MechWarrior Online? And there was genuinely a group of people saying like, wait a minute, there's forums for MechWarrior 5? They're saying, yeah, they're linking them. It's like, oh god, PGI, please do the work. Naman, it's so people can start working on mods. Don't think they can be added yet. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of the things that MechWarrior 5 is going to, in the long term, benefit from a lot. What are you? That's an archer. Well, that's pretty good. Only going to get 2 salvage from it, but still. Well, potentially 2 salvage. Potentially? Oh yeah, so I would like a potential, please. I challenge you to a potent. Let's get folks into the trees. Like some fucking Viet Cong.
Heading out. Move order received.
Mighty Cool, so I'm good. Been watching the stupid amount of death metal references in the amazing world of Gumball. That is something I have, to quote ideas hard. No information. No information on this subject. Keep putting toffee crisps into the bag.
Copy that.
Oh Jesus, Guardian! Don't sound fucking excited about your job. Yeah, copy that. I suppose.
Up high.
No, you only get to pilot like a, you know, a multi-meter tall walking death machine. Don't sound too fucking excited there. Oh shit, not a 20-tonner. I mean, the 70-ton tank is a little worrying, but...
Orders?
Ah, just gone, yes. You know what? He's a man's man. He's a man of the people. He's Marilyn Manson. That's what he is. He's a big old bendy bastard boy. He's oh, it's a gallant urban assault vehicle. Of course it is, a 70-ton. I do actually still question if this thing... I don't remember this from a TRO. I'm sure it does exist though.
How's it going?
I'm sure it's not just been made up by midgets. Here we go.
Here it comes.
Oh, one internal. You realise that people are going to be shooting back.
Yep.
See, here we go again, Guardian, with your little attitude. I'm not impressed by this. Do we need both LRM-20s? I'm gonna take a risk and go no. I think one LRM-20. Oh, I did need both LRM-20s. Oh, this is a great fuck up on my part. Oh, 35-ton vehicle. Normally I'd say movement is for the weak, but I'm gonna have to move a Warhammer. And finally see what that is. It's a Wolverine. I'm only going to chuck in the one PPC with the other weapons.
Engaging target.
So we don't go mad with the heat. Don't go mad. Oh, we don't want to be doing that.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Oh, you see what you've done now? You've gone and burnt the cheese on toast. Hey, that's how wrong and that is. What are you going to do that for?
Receiving you.
Alright, yeah, receiving you. Receiving you, Commander.
Heading out.
Hey, Commander. I hope you noticed me, Commander. I'm your biggest fan, Commander. I fucking... just... I don't need updates every fucking time. I've taken a breath in, Commander. Breath out, Commander.
Taking the shot.
That is shit, Commander. That's great. Just kind of just shoot the guy in the fucking face.
Ready for orders.
He's ready for orders. He's ready to kick those tires and he's gonna light those fires. It's Cabal. It's that guy. There's this guy. Point blank shot. Oh, good, a head injury. Hey, thanks game. Thanks for that. Thanks game. Yeah, yeah. You can fucking suck my chubby game. I fucking hate you with your headshot, piece of shit. It's not even 10:30 game. You've already managed to piss me off. Well done, game. Oh man, that was fucking glorious. That you know, the only thing that could make me more fucking annoyed would be the announcement of another Michael Bay Transformers movie, because you somehow managed to fuck that up, game, with your magic fucking headshots, which are obviously there just as some kind of mechanic to make the players more angry than they could possibly be. But you found a way, you fucking piece of shit, with your bullshit.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
We've had some technical difficulties and Rocket will be back soon. Now don't shoot him. You're fucking getting it next turn.
Damage minimal.
It's not the fact that the damage is minimal that we have to talk about here, computer. It's the fact, right? The fact that it happened in the first place. Hey BFG, how are you doing? Call sign senpai. Come on, oh god, no. Please no. Rear attack, fucking hell. Alright, now you're getting it. So, somebody's getting it, alright? Not in a good way.
Here comes the chill.
Alright, he's knocked over, so that's fine. We don't have to worry about him acting next turn. Or if he does that next turn, he's going to get up and probably punch somebody. We're going to reach out and punch somebody.
Standing by.
Oh, hey there, Commander. Hey, Commander. Hey Vegeta.
On the move.
Back him up a bit. But the AI has to get headshots. How else are they going to kill your pilot? Yeah, well, they fucking kiss my ring. That's my answer for that one. Oh, bang. Yeah, there goes most of your lasers and your SM6 is crit, bitch. Yes! There we go. Pilot incapacitated.
Target eliminated.
Hey, Gilot. How you doing? Oh, and hello, third shift. I didn't see you. What the? Oh, fucking no! 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 Fuck off! Now it appears.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Now the archer decides to make an appearance. I see. Oh, I see. Fucking sprint. Why can't he sprint and turn enough? Isn't that the whole point? Is I get more hex movement per turn? Fucking game. The rear CT as well. That was the worst part. I guess if I park myself here, right? I can't get shot in the back. Sorry, how does a 35 tonner count as moving in the heavy mech range?
Yeah?
That makes sense. Just brace. We'll let the light mech walk around the corner and get shot. Voltic, it is a archer. It's the target I'm after. He just decided to finally wander his ass around the corner so he could shoot me.
Got it.
Beep. Beep 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 beep. No, we're calling this a special oopa doopa shot.
Firing on target.
There we go.
Tango down.
I'm playing career. Sorry, Gillette, I'm playing career and it's vanilla. I know, what a dick waiting for my back to be turned. You know, this is exactly it. This is the problem. Fucking, you know, enemy mechs these days, you know. Come on, he's in the circle. Ah, you rancid shit out. Okay, fine, he's not in the circle. Oh yeah, Grayson's been playing. I think he's been playing that mod, Gillette, the Battletech extended 3025 to 3057. If anyone's looking for a different mod to play,
Shot of luck.
other than Rogue Tech, yeah, have a look at it, check it out. According to Sana, the Gallant was from 2571 and semi-extinct in the late succession era. Yeah, that's not surprised. So many of them are, really. It must be from a later TR out, or it's. I have to admit, I'm not as up on the vehicle stuff, so yeah, you're getting the full. All right, when I said you're getting the full, what I mean is, I'm just gonna kind of fuck up this part of the terrain here with most of my weapons, and the rest will kill you. Right, so now we just have to kill the pirate propagandist, who's somewhere out there in the cold, unforgiving, just over here location. He'll probably appear in a second. Okay, he didn't. That's really annoying. Oh, there he is. Now his ass has appeared. Oh, they put AMS in there. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Good to go. I copy.
Oh Christ! Yeah, the reunification conflict. Yeah, that is going back.
I've got a sensor lock.
Yeah, that's a date.
Commander?
Jesus. Yeah, we're not just talking. We're back in the hegemony day. And for anyone who's about to freak out, it's hegemony. There's a British English pronunciation of the word which is hegemony, and then there's the American pronunciation of it which is hegemony. The number of times now I've had to correct comments about that, but I'm saying it my way, because I don't turn around to an American and say it's herb, not herb. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna fucking impose that shit on somebody. But the number of people in the comments who decide to say like, I was having a conniption fit because you said hegemony. They're like, for fuck's sake. People, get a fucking life.
Engaging target.
wobbling.
Critical damage
He's not
detected.
quite falling over though. Just rope-a-doping.
Our target is bugging out. Stop it before it
He's
gets away.
behind a tree. What kind of propaganda would pirates have? I'm just imagining a thing like says "fuck Comstar" / the police.
Good to go.
It does make it's like, "Arr, come join us. We're not as bad as we're made out to be. Arr," kind of thing. Join the pirates. It's the pirate's life for thee. It's not exactly the biggest selling point, is it? We're just a bunch of happy-go-lucky
Target's taking a
guys
critical hit.
riding around on our
Ready
dropships.
for orders.
We're not doing no harm to nobody. Come sign up with us. We've got archers. Archers. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what pirate propagandists do. Do you like rum, raping, and pillaging? Maybe you can be a pirate. Yeah, it could be that. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hello. Hello. I am Guardian. Hello. That's a lot of ones. All of a sudden the Archer becomes the most resilient machine ever designed.
Engaging target.
There goes his LRM-20 and his arm.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Eject, maybe? Or just run across everyone's line of fire. Oh no, he's bringing it. He hit with like 2 missiles.
Damage minimal.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
What's up, boss?
You know what? Just run over and punch his ass. Do, bonk. Oh, there goes his left torso.
Think I hit something good.
I think I'm gonna salvage a leg.
Roger.
The legs are about to fall off, so I don't know. Yeah, bonk. It's still going. It's just gonna fall over. Is the pilot? No, he's still dead. The fuck? Oh, let's just insult to injury this shit. Excuse me, lads. I'll show you how it's done. Here you go. That's how you put a good foot stomp in there. There you go. Hey, there you go, laddie. And then you just kill everything else with machine guns and small lasers.
Mission successful.
Did you get him? I assume we did. It was flat. We just stepped on it at the end. We're not quite sure. I'm guessing he's dead. I wouldn't look into it too much, to be honest, though. Oh my god, I salvaged one piece of it. Why, I don't know why this is amusing me so much. It just fucking is. So stupid. Oh, I can get myself a Wolverine. Oh, lads. Do I get any plus? Oh, I got the LRM-10 plus and SRM-2 plus. Great. There's just a crater. Plus, he's a pirate propagandist. Did he have like a portable, like... Did he have a portable broadcast station with us? It's just a bit of pirate radio, isn't it, in the end? Hello, it's me, it's DJ Swabby. I've got another live report for ye. So fucking stupid. Those bastards. They're all shites. I hate them all, and you should too. Join the pirates, we're great. Let's put that in there.
Logged and noted.
Logged and noted. And I mean noted. Oh yeah, it's much easier. If I just go to the store, and then go to selling, which is something John Cena never does, and then scroll down to Wolverines. Alphabetical. Do we have two, or do we have one? Yeah, we have one. Okay, so that was a new mech for the for the collection in the deep chasm of equipment that is that particular old down there. Entire awesome. Would you like an entire awesome? Oh yes, I think they're smashing. The propaganda is just Ailstrom music played non-stop on a jacked feed and it's broadcast on military comms. It's really annoying. Yeah. Oh man. Ah, that's good. That's some good stuff. Oh, fuck me. Do I own any? I do own parts. There's no point in me, but like, other than buying that piece, just to be able to go like, oh, I've got a whole Phoenix Hawk now. Sadly, there's no point in buying another piece. But we do need to wait. You know what? I haven't looked at the hiring halls. Are there any like good pilots? And by good, I mean just unique ones rather than randomly generated things.
Yeah, Commander.
That pilot's called Fafnir, but
Commander?
there's a gremlin.
Commander?
Ningyo.
Commander?
Trucker. Really? When I grow up and become a space pilot in a battle mech, I'm going to be called Trucker.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Like, seriously? Keel haul those inner spheroids. Send them all to the depths below. Yar! Okay, so there's a witness protection mission that says it's 2 skull, but it's $1 million max payout, which means there's probably going to be something else turning up. Plus, base salvage is 3, and it's $500,000 payout. It's against the local pirates. They're probably still a bit miffed about the whole, you know, keel haul and the propagandist thing, and now they want to kill everybody in the escort tree. That's fine. I understand the reason for that. We can also find out whether the escort targets will go, I can't see you, Commander, so I'm powering down my engine. It's like, he's right fucking there. He's stood next to you. The reason it's cooler where you are is because of the shadow of the mech that stood next to you is making your vehicle cooler because of the fucking blocking the sun. You fucking idiots. You know, like, that could happen again. It could happen again. It probably won't. Like the governor or whatever's just trying to do the menial shit, but wenches and mead is blaring on the PA systems. Yeah. God damn it, it's that fucking pirates broadcasting music again. Get a contract out on their asses. We gotta deal with this shit. We have friendly units in danger, Commander. Move to intercept and provide support. Get them to safety. Keep them intact. And get out there when it's done. Yes, the usual shit. I mean, what we do every time we go for an escort mission. Although, does an escort mission have a different connotation in the Magistracy?
Rolling.
I think it's a valid question.
Confirm.
Oh no, they're Benny Hill music playing. Was that yakety sax or something?
Coordinates received.
Got it.
Oh, good God. Just the microphone of it, though. Don't fall, you stupid cheap piece of shit. Well, I say cheap. It's a Blue Snowball. It's like, it is the cheapest of the Blue brand microphones. Right, so these
I'm there.
people in danger, was that is that more like a kind of figurative in danger, or what are we talking about here, game?
Heading out.
Escort mission is the Canopian version of a pub crawl. Oh, there they are. I'm receiving words. You've secured the area. We're gonna go now. Where are we gonna go? We're gonna go just over that hill, apparently. Oh, no. We're gonna go up the road. Apparently, the enemy reinforcements are over there. Alright, well, off they move. Driving 3.5 foot per turn. I know this guy's got delusions of grandeur. We drove all this way. We gained evasive 1. Pincer of Fate. Yes, we are discussing blue balls. Canopian escort mission involves the hiring of one. Ah, see, I thought there might have been some reason for it being a bit different. Well, we know the enemy are gonna curl one out from over that hill.
Heading out.
So, oh, in fact, there we go.
Sensors have something.
20 ton, 25 ton. Why is this? Why is this mission worth $1 million, game? Come on. Be honest. Come on, game. Be honest with me.
Get airborne.
Alpincy, you always tune at the right time. Don't you fucking worry, man. Do 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 do. Oh, there we go. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Do 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 do. And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long and the ship don't come, and it's time for us to leave her.
Waiting for orders.
Need something, Chief?
I
Roger.
hate my time on this rotten hulk. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Do, 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 do. And it's time for us to leave her. Hit with one LRM. I didn't expect to do.
Commander?
Didn't expect to do huge business off that shot.
Coordinates received.
Oh, more fire for you, BFG. Ah, that's just become the order of the day, really, hasn't it?
Roger. Target confirmed.
I was really hoping one of those two shots would hit. That's probably reinforcement lands like 4 horses, probably. Alright, you go there in your Sleipnir APC. You go there.
Yeah?
Alright, you. How can the hit chance still be so low with its evasion been reduced by like 4 points? Okay, whatever. Ugh, I'm just driving right here, Commander. Oh, I'm so lost. Just trying to get along the road now. Don't forget your old shipmates next. I don't know that one. Damn. I'm not up on my sea shanties. Try it.
Target.
Oh my god, they both hit.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
We even knocked him over. It took the firepower of an entire mixed heavy and medium lance to knock over one locust. The Canopians will be proud now that they've hired me for this job. Like, wow, they knocked over a locust. Oh, you fucking, you attempted kill steal. You kill stealing bitch! You could have done that at any time. Fucking APC took the kill. What's going on here? Yeah, I only know the shanties from Assassin's. That's right. Leave a Johnny Leavers from Assassin's Creed 4 as well. My favourite part of Assassin's Creed 4 was every time that you, the captain of the ship, would just randomly go, I'm going to go search that island, boys. You just throw yourself off the deck of the ship and swim across. There's no, like, you know, send out the Johnny boat or whatever. Nah, fuck it. Just leap overboard. You just hear someone in the crew go, Captain's to sea! It's like, yeah, he's off. Captain's obviously had some kind of weird flashback to something. He's thrown himself overboard again. I did play Rogue. Yeah, I did. But I didn't play it. I don't think I played it as long as I played Assassin's Creed 4.
Standing by.
So that's probably the reason I don't remember. I don't remember the shanties as much from Assassin's Creed Rogue. I like the idea of the story of that one. It didn't get anywhere near the amount of press that it probably needed to make it successful. And for me, they kind of ruined the Assassin's Creed franchise with the way they changed the combat. They made it, and it's all RPG kind of mechanics now and stuff. I like the old system of the Batman Arkham system of just counter and attack and stuff. So combat wasn't the main part of Assassin's Creed, really, was it? It was mostly just about creeping around, stabbing stuff. Yeah, ETG, you're right. That APC crew are going to get all the extra benefits from that kill. Yeah, you'll be like, well done. When you get home, there's going to be an extra floor in your house full of workers. making sure he's dead. Saturation bombing of the location.
Mech destroyed.
Stupid pirates. Oh no! Oh, don't drive too far away. You'll lose sight of us. You fucking nitwit. No, and he even decides to take a pot shot at the locust on the way past. I like the Warhammer wheels around on one ball of its foot. Way. Those APCs are just loaded to bear full of wheelbarrows containing space cocaine, which the drivers have been sampling. Clearly.
Engaging target.
I'd love the Catalyst to just embrace this notion about the Kenobi's just being like massive party animals. These are some of the most competent APC drivers I've seen. I know, yeah, they're actually sticking to a road. It's kind of scary. Because usually they just decide to go, ooh, what's over that hill? Or like one time me and Kitty were just walking to the shops and she decided, I want to go a different route because I've never been this way. We got lost for an hour. We started walking and we kept walking. And then I regretted my decision. And so I've never allowed her to pick a direction again. Because we get fucking lost. And it was in my own hometown. So at least, you know, I could recognise something to get back with. But Christ, if she'd done that elsewhere... Oh, that would have been pretty miserable.
Moving out.
Voltic, like Canopy and Neuro helmets are like those beer helmet things you see football fans. There's just, yeah, this looks like beer and coke in them, yeah.
Acknowledge.
Drugs in the left dome.
Commander?
Beer in the right dome. Ah, now I want to watch Bachelor Party. I've just reminded myself. I fucking love that film. They get to the base and the commander goes, you used how many glow sticks? You know what, let's be adventurous. Let's split fire on this one. So, I mean, Alpha's going to get the UAC and that, and yeah, probably the LRM-10, while Bravo can have the 2 medium light. There we go, look at this. Look at that, talent right there. Even a nice solid CT hit on the commander with a medium laser. That's 5 whole points of damage going right into that fragile center torso. And the APCs are just chipping away the evasion score. It's just cat ears, yeah.
What do you need? Take this.
Wow. This catapult is so much fun in this game. Like in MWO, it would be absolute dog shit because it just doesn't have enough weaponry to really justify its build, plus a piranha would have killed it within 3 seconds of the round starting. But in this game, it gets to truly be a terrifying machine that can sit back and just drop 40 missiles a turn on you. The other thing that's better is the archer. Wow. I punched through its CT, its right arm, and its right torso. And then killed the fire
Enemy mech destroyed.
with more fire. I'm still not seeing what justifies this mission being 1 million. I'm guessing the reinforcement lance when they reach the escort zone is going to be... I mean, the escort zone, boys! Woo! Hookers and blow, hookers and blow. It could be that. It could be. It probably won't be. It's most likely just going to be a dropship, isn't it?
I'll do what I can.
Because secretly, as blokes, we all wish for it being a load of hot women and stuff, but it won't be that. Papa Son, praise His Highness Rocket from the houses of Totty and Kitty, the first of his name, King of the Inner Sphere and the first mech warrior, Lord of the 7 Deadly Sins and Protector of the Pond. I love that pond. I'll protect it with my life. How you doing, Papa Slumps? So APCs are just constantly blaring hard bass on the speakers as a form of psychological warfare. Yeah. Oh, Canopia's where it's at, isn't it? Really. I mean, Torian can call that all the way, but I mean, Magistracy. If you just want to relax, you just want to have a bit of fun. Wait a minute. Oh right. So the escort result isn't gonna be. It isn't going to be a dropship. Look, they just go into that hole in the wall. It's a tunnel that must go underground because there's no exit on the other side of it. That is it. It's just like a it's like a fucking trapdoor. Burke, where's my dinner? It's gonna be that, isn't it?
Moving to position. On my way.
Gets near the escort zone. Here's, hey GI, me so horny. Love you all time. Yeah, basically, I mean, that's why these guys are driving so well. Oh, more contacts on the census, Commander. It looks like they're sending units to hunt down our employer's people.
You're in position, Commander. Hold your ground.
Well,
until the package is on its way.
they can send as many people as they like because the APCs are going to escape. Look, 2 of them have already reached the big blue hex, and potentially 3 of them will. Getting over the fails from yesterday's clan battles with stomping faces with mono green aggro in ranked MTGA. You talking about warships there, Papa? Is that what you're talking about? Hey, look at that.
Coordinates received.
Like the catapult doesn't need
Copy
to
that.
really be anywhere near.
Roger that.
Warship's magic. Ah, right. I'm hearing a dropship. Okay, that's bullshit. No way. No. No. Just no. This is silly. This isn't... No. This isn't happening right here. Why couldn't we just... I liked my dream that they were just driving into this place and it was some kind of underground facility. Now we've got a Leopard class that's just awkwardly positioned. I mean, is it actually it's not even touching the ground. Look, there's trees clipping into it and shit. This is silly. Ah. Nah, you ruined it. You went and ruined it. You burst the bubble. The dream is over. It's not even a velveteen dream now. It's just a dead dream. Dead.
I'm there.
Like a skunk in a hole. Also, what do we got? We got next 20 tonner, 35 tonner, 30 tonner. I'm still struggling to see how this thing was worth 1 million C-bills.
On my way.
The dropship was cloaked using a fake IFF reading party barge, not dropship. I mean, I get that, but come on. The hole in the mountain was, well, hill, was more believable fun than what we just got, which was like a dropship just appearing out of nowhere. Oh no, not a spider, please God, no. Oh no, the terror. What's that? A Jenna. That's a bit more frightening. And flea. No, it's a locust. Of course, it's never a flea. Oh good, he decided to stick his locust on rough terrain. And of course they get a second turn. Because now the game has decided that combat has started. Even though I already knew they were there. But don't let that get in the way of the game deciding that, you know, they get to move now and they get to fire and they'll probably get a head hit on one of the pilots like with this SRM strike. Yeah, all joking aside, I hope the next game is a bit more mission flavour like that. I'm sure they've been looking at the feedback. They've been looking at some of the mods. Definitely looking at some of the mods people have been making. I think they've got a pretty good idea of what it is they want to do with Battletech 2. I guess would be working title. I'm assuming they won't call it Battletech 2. It just doesn't really roll off the tongue very well, does it? That Battletech 2, Electric Boogaloo. You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you asked for that, Locust.
Mech destroyed.
Okay. I've never heard her so fucking happy. We've got a drop ship to Electric Boogaloo.
Let's see how you like this. Solid connection on that one. Yep.
We've got a drop ship to Electric Boogaloo.
Everybody's gonna get some.
Probably, yeah, probably like something like Battletech Land Invasion or Innisphere on Fire or something stupid like that. Or Battletech Invasion. So everyone can call it BTI. They're gonna be Ali G about this shit.
Engaging.
Not allowed to say Boogaloo anymore. Why? When was this? When was this made? When did this decree come from on high?
Enemy mech destroyed.
Kerensky Rising or Battletech. You refuse my bachal? Yeah. Operation, yeah. I feel like a post-clan invasion one would be fine. A pre-clan invasion one would be alright. Like, if you go with the succession wars. Stop shooting the back of my mech. Motherfucker.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Waiting for orders. Rolling.
Narek, I not shot him with the mech. I'm proud of it.
Targeting.
Also,
Alpha strike.
Battletech Rising the Furries, yeah, that's a good one called.
That's a kiss.
Mission successful.
Mission successful. Battletech Siege of Terror, yeah. Like a Battletech game set during the rise of Blake, you know, the Blakeists, yeah, it wouldn't be terrible. There's some, you know, the whole Innisphere was kind of on fire at that point, so you got a lot of options, a load of different mechs and some new tech you could introduce to the game as well. Not bad. Yeah, kind of disappointed with that. I was expecting there to be some mediums in that, but it was just all lights, and it was worth $1 million? I guess that was a thing that happened. Some guys on 4chan have managed to convince journalists that Boogaloo is a call to civil war. The stupidity of people never ceases to amaze. Oh, you mean like on 4chan how they also made people believe that that OK sign was like a white power thing? And then people actually believed it meant it was white power when it never meant that at all. And it's like a really old fucking thing. Like from American presidential elections, I believe.
Commander?
That hand gesture's been used, so, and it never had any racial connotations, but now if you do it, you're like scum of the earth. I see you there, you fucking scum bastard. Scum of the earth, ye.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, we got like what's her skills at the moment? So she's got obviously multi-shot. She's got the bulwark, so she can have coolant vent, or we can have breach shot. Passive attacks with a single weapon cover. And that's good for her at the moment, because if she splits her fire between two of the LRM-20s, they're both going to be breach shots, which is pretty good. Battletech Civil War would be fun, but Battletech the dolls. What did I mean? What did you just say? Battletech the full succession was more like, yeah, ETG, yeah. Oh, Reap Mukas. To jump in, I think the Unification would be cool to fight in. Maybe have the Amara Civil Wars DLC. Also, hello 2 Daves. Are you supposed to be on holiday? You're not watching this way on holiday, are you? The holiday can't be that bad. Do 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 do.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
It's kind of weird that. Let's see. Okay, so the other one was to capture a base in the Highlands. This one is worth 822,000. Oh no, I should check. I got that other locust, didn't I? I should check. I think I've got all of the locusts at this point. Yes, I have. So we can sell. Look at that, easiest 174,000 I've ever made. I'm home to catch up on emails and stuff while listening in. Oh, he's lurking. Oh, get him. He's lurking like a bastard. See his legs. Watch him lurk. Jihad would be difficult to get that right, but would be loads of fun. Yeah, it would be. It would be I think it would be a period for one of the games that they've never done before. I'm not a huge sort of like big fan of that era, but there's no denying that there's a load of really popular mechs from that period, and there's a lot of fans of the sort of the jihad stuff. So, you know, you could really sort of completely alter the map, and you could have lots of new factions and stuff to work for, and that. So that'd be different. But at the moment, it looks like if anything, BattleTech is either going to do a sequel that's going to be for Succession War, advancing the timeline a bit to add some new mechs and vehicles and weapons in, or it's going to be Clan Invasion. Let's face it, they're two very easy ways to go about it. We needed to capture this phallic structure in the distance, Commander. Well, I am working for the Magistracy, so it's not a surprise that they want to capture the phallic building. Hey boy, whoa! Whoa, what's he doing here? It's getting a little bit blue.
Rolling.
You can't be using language like this in this time of the morning over here.
Move into position.
I wouldn't mind playing a Solaris game, which is just WWE but with mechs and also Duncan Fisher. You know what? I've thought about this in the past, about having a sort of management game where you hire pilots as part of your stable. You're buying mechs from different dealers. You're building relationships with different groups, some of the seedy underworld types and some of the other promoters, and your talent scouting and stuff. Basically like Football Manager but with mechs, which would be pretty fucking fun, I have to admit.
Copy that.
My money's Clan Invasion, so they can use MWO assets again. Yeah, most likely. It's easy. It's easy work that way. 20 and 20. Huh. See, this contract's worth nearly 900,000, and I guess I'm just, it's the buff. I was trying to say boost and buff at the same time. I ended up just naming someone else from fucking Twitch who's part of Hat Films' stuff now, Booth. But
What's up, bud?
so that was that went to shit handbasket very quickly. But yeah, Clan Invasion, MW assets, yeah, it's the most likely route they're going to take. Would like Civil War and then multi-DLC World of Blake Jihad, but make it true Battletech and add a lance of vehicles or a platoon of battle armor. Yeah, battle armor would be cool.
Firing all weapons.
No, it's a flea as well. Oh, that's different. Unknown mech. Oh, fear the unknown mech. Ah, see, this is where her breach shot is. Maximum damage. No drawbacks.
Badass.
And then there's my pilot, who's, you know, I'm assuming in the next couple of months we'll get some kind of update with what exactly is going to happen with regards to Battletech, whether they're going to do a second season pass of content, or if they're going to do Kickstarter for a full-blown sequel. And I don't mind HPS's sort of system for how they do their sequels once they've got the base game out, and they have the money to make the game, but the Kickstarter allows them to add a bit more that they wouldn't necessarily have the funds for. So if they were to announce a Kickstarter for a new game, I'd be alright with that. And I've got the coat from the original Kickstarter, which is really actually quite good quality, which is I was surprised, but I thought, you know, usually you get Kickstarter stuff, it's a bit ropey. You know, it's not the highest quality materials, but this is it's really fucking warm. You couldn't wear the coat in summer, you'd sweat to death. But yeah, in winter, oh, it's so fucking comfortable. Did this conversation start due to the recent Facebook post asking people's wish list? No, it didn't actually. No, what is this about? Now I'm interested in this wish list thing. Do tell. Well, modified Union class for dropship? Yeah, because, I mean, I suppose it could be this idea that you're just playing the same unit, you've got the same dropship again, the Argo. I kind of like the idea of the Argo being a character, so to speak. It's its own thing.
Aye, aye.
Oh, the Panther's taking a beat. Two Daves, you're making me look at the Facebook. Not nice. But no, I do have a Facebook account, but it's not one that I use for anything other than occasionally checking Transformers trading card news, and that's about it at the moment. Oh, I guess also to harass shops about orders that I've made online, so I can just go like, "Where's my order? Where's my fucking stuff?" Narak, I'd be interested in a game where you own a company that makes mechs, testing out products, producing them, selling them to different factions, and how, like a company management game. That'd be different. Yeah, I'd be alright with that. You get to name it, pick the logo, or import your own, build mechs and design them and name them and stuff. That'd be kind of fun. I'd be up for that. There's a lot of cool things you could do. You'd probably just get the boring bastard like, oh, what's the point? You just don't. Well, you don't even like play them. You just build the mechs. Oh, that's boring. Yeah, we know, Darius. It's right fucking there.
I'm still seeing
Oh, I'm seeing a
contacts
building.
on screen.
Yeah, guys, you see that building over there? Yeah, we do, Darius.
Scored a critical.
Yeah, I don't have it in my. I don't have my account in my name
Waiting
either.
for orders.
Naman for Facebook. Just use a random name.
On the move.
It's also on Twitter.
Locking in all weapons. Yep.
Ah, this is where the multi-target becomes useful.
Confirmed.
I mean, it's great against these light mechs because you can just plow through their armor. Well, the thing is, that type of game could be expanded on over time to the company becoming a security company, using the mechs to protect cities and have the option to pilot a mech during the campaign. Oh yeah, I agree. The more kind of Battletech kind of gameplay things that you could come up with would be cool. I'd play a lot of different Battletech games, different genres. An Aerotech game, for instance, it's never been done, but there's plenty of fighters to choose from. A tank combat game set in the universe would be fun. One where you're playing infantry would be pretty cool. You know, literally like playing Kick the Can. Yeah, there's no shortage of good genres that Battletech can certainly fit, but whether companies are up for doing them is a totally different thing, sadly.
Hostile removed.
Oh, similar sounding game. It's called what? Yes, it's Mech's Profit. Oh, okay. Yeah, like Ace Combat style, yeah, Voltic, of just flying the Aerotech stuff, doing missions where you're guarding dropships on their way down to the planet atmosphere and engaging enemy fighters or strafing ground targets, bombing important facilities.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements.
Oh.
They're heading your way.
Where? Where's the pirate reinforcements? Where? Doesn't show me. Where's the pirate reinforcements? Game! Don't leave me in suspenders.
Roger.
Plus has the ability to take vehicles. Yeah, I think that's probably one of the most requested things for a second Lance in the game. It's like, it doesn't have to be mechs, it could be tanks. I'm assuming that would be alongside maybe a cooperative campaign, two of the most highly requested features for a sequel to Battletech.
Alright, but I'm itching to go.
I was wondering where they were. Oh, here we go. Oh, here's the tonnage. Here's the part that justifies the money. Yeah, a trio of mediums. Oh, the ability to take just vehicles, no max. Yeah. There's a lot of things. Obviously, modding
Waiting for orders.
could only do so much, and in the end, the modding even then is a little bit difficult with the Unity engine, and with no SDK being released as well. That's a bit of a drawback.
Firing.
The thing I miss in games like Battletech and MechWarrior 5 Mercs is MechWarrior 2 Mercenaries had the ability to hire a pilot who flies a jet and helps the mechs on ground. Yes, you know what? I remember that. Now that you've mentioned it, I remember doing that shit.
Damage.
Yeah, off-map support in this game in the form of artillery or being able to hire a couple of aerotech, because the Leopard class can have, I think it's 2 aerotech units inside, so it could deploy them and you could strafe a target area. That would be really cool. It'd be a nice touch. Sadly, whether they bother to do it or not is a different story, but I don't want the whammer to get picked on, so I'm gonna
Full throttle.
run it back into the woods. It used to be the best parts of tabletop was taking the less travelled path of like tanker. Yeah. Oh, they're doing some auctions with Battletech and Shadowrun stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool of them.
Roger.
But yeah, I bought the support pack for the obviously to try and help the situation with the bushfire. Yeah, but that's the least you can do, really, isn't it? With how
Need something,
how
Chief?
awful that scenario is at the moment.
I've got a sensor lock.
Oh, there's a 9 AL as well. Okay, is that the one I was hitting? I can't tell.
Commander?
Can it tell? Oh, it did hit once with the AC. Okay. They could put assets as a slider bar thing. The more you ask for, the less C-bills and salvage you get. Yeah. It's simple
What do
little
you
changes
need?
like that, but they work. Again, we'll just do the single LRM-20 because it goes through. Good chunk of his armour torn off there. Oh, excuse me. Yes, 2 aerotech, but I think in law it's often converted into storage. Yeah, a lot of aerotech, a lot of dropship captains will use it for extra cargo because they can make a little bit of profit on the side doing that. But generally, military campaigns will usually see Leopards carrying 2 smaller aerotechs like Sparrowhawks or something like that. So 2 Centurions, an AL and a standard 9A.
Waiting for orders.
It's just going to be
I'm
rough
there.
whatever direction we go in. I don't really want them in a slagging match over there, but the paint scheme on those things, black and white, is pretty good. This Darius, he did it because he wanted more money. The thieving bastard. Medium laser, LR5, not PPC, 55 ton.
Light damage. Holding firm.
How's it going?
Brain's not helping me out on this one.
Firing all weapons.
That was a head hit with the PPC. That nearly killed him. Look. Hashtag blame Darius. Always blame Darius. Ow. And the LRM's just exploded in the sky, and now of course she's injured because reasons.
Yep.
Reasons that chocolate fucking chew. Right for me. Reason chocolate chew. Lone LRM up there that just decided to go off on its own journey and explode. Honestly, I wouldn't mind another game like Mech Assault if they frame it as something like Agents of Mayhem, an in-universe cartoon or TV show to justify the lore contradictions. That'd be kind of funny, yeah. Ooh, I mean, I'd love for the hit to be on the head, but it's not going to be. But at least I killed him. CT's done. So next turn, I just need to run. Oh, to Kintaro. Ah, it didn't even occur to be Kintaro. Oh god, that's ow, 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 ow. I'm surprised I'm not replacing an AC-10
Armor
there.
breach. Internal damage.
And I really don't want to lose. I don't want to lose the Ultra 10.
Moving at full throttle.
Honestly, the one game genre thing I want to see used with Battletech is Total War style. Grand strategy type thing. I want that.
Ready for
Personally, for me, I think that would be my top pick for a game set in the universe. Commanding one of the great houses. Whether you decide to make it more of a macro or a micromanagement type thing, as in you just control a certain front, or you have a much more pulled back sort of view of everything that's happening in the inner sphere, you know, but you may ultimately make the big decisions with regards to moving armies around. And when you engage in combat, it's like a Total War game. I wouldn't mind that. That's pretty fucking fun. You dump a lot of time into a game like that, I think.
Yeah?
Alright.
I'm taking the shot.
Trees. One thing he doesn't get though is knockdown resistance. Yeah, a 4X like game, like Stellaris, that kind of thing. Even if the combat didn't have to be too in-depth, obviously one of the cool things about 4X games is the whole expand, explore, you know, exterminate type thing. So, yeah, just increasing your overall control of a location,
Yes,
and
Commander.
expanding your territory and knocking out, you know, in your what if scenario, Davian attacks House Kurita in 30-40 and successfully conquers them, and in someone else's playthrough, the Razelhag Republic becomes the most powerful insular state in humanity's history and defeats the clans and unifies everybody, or one of the Cercinus Confederation like overruns and like takes over House Marek. Taurians and like the Taurian Concordat unites the Magistracy and the Outworlds Alliance and forms a new super house that can rival the power of Davian, and you know, puts them on the back foot, kind of thing. You know, like sort of nice little fun what if-manship of the Total War series.
Engaging target.
It was exterminate times 4. Well, yeah, it is kind of that, isn't it? Like, hello, I've met you, now die! Narek, something else Battletech or Mech Warrior can do is a Titanfall style game. You can choose to be a ground soldier or Mech Warrior, where you choose what you want to use on a mission, and if you want to go in the ground and do infiltration, or be the Mech Commander and support those infiltrators by being a distraction. Yeah. Titanfall had some really good moments in it, so you could easily do that. ETG, Total War isn't a true ground strategy like Europa Universalis 4 or CK. Crusader Kings 2 represent that more. Also, if they went the Europa route, they do have Paradox as a publisher and they develop that type of game. Only problem is it's really DLC heavy, but has a long lifespan.
Hey,
My view on DLC largely is if it does actually bring something to the table, I don't mind it. I find there's a lot of this typically happens with a lot of Japanese developed games, is they tend to they go heavy with DLC, but it's usually crap. For instance, Monster Hunter is awesome. It's a really, really good game, and Iceborne is a fantastic expansion. But the drawback at the moment is the fact that all of the DLC that they have for it is really piss poor stuff that you wouldn't really want. Oh, I can buy a dance, or I can buy a costume for the annoying handler character, or I can buy some stickers.
Reporting critical
And they're all a minimum of £2.50 on the store, some of them are more, and I don't see the value in that. But a DLC in Crusader Kings that expands the map and gives me more nations to play as and different stories to sort of
Can't
play
take
out,
many more of
that's
those.
more interesting as a DLC.
What do you need?
Turians will never rival the power of House Davian. Puny worms. Screw you, Kulsh! You fucking sword lover. No, no. Varg, that's bad. That's bad, Varg. And you, Naman, as well. I know you're a fucking Davianist. You three, you fucking fed son loving scumbags.
Good to go.
A lot of you.
Roger
Why
that.
can't you see that they're the bad guys?
Now that hit something good.
Yeah, the soundtrack's got some fun tracks, but it's probably the only DLC that's worth it, just so you can sit there and listen to the music while you putter around doing something else on your computer, really. Let's just drop that there.
taking the shot.
Yay! By Freedom's
That's a
sword.
kill.
Do you not realise how awful that sounds? How cringy and cliche that is? By Freedom's sword! I'm a sucker for a regimental combat team. Oh
Mission
no.
successful.
Oh no! We're the only defense against the evil Sneck Empire, Kirith. Oh god. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a fan of the Kiritans either, but you know, it's not like they've been doing good stuff. You know, those Davians, they're shifty. Can't be trusted. They've got impure thoughts going on. All of them. You know it. Combined arms, mate. Come to the Fed's side. We'll give you artillery. Well, they've got more money for troops, then that's the reason we'll join them. Yeah, it's not the fact that they cause more wars than any of the other factions in the history of Battletech. No. Let's just ignore that. Let's ignore all the horrible maiming and death that they cause because they've got all this extra shit. Because remember, although he looks like William Shatner, he's still an evil baddie. Is Hansa Davian. Right, let's see. Where else we got? No, well, we don't want to go to New Abilene. Half a skull challenge. Woof. Let's go to the other location that has the nice faction store. See if the faction store's any different at that location.
I wrapped up that
Shifty
job you
Davians,
asked for,
that's right,
Commander.
Pinter. Don't hail Shatner Davian. I know, it's such a dilemma. He looks like Captain Kirk, which is amazing, but he's also evil. It's like Mirror Universe Kirk.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Oh, hey, thanks. That's great. Thanks for telling me that. What was the Major Turian introduction? A top military commander committing war crimes? You see, you're going to go back to this, aren't you? He was acting rogue. He'd been working in cahoots with the evil Oregon Directorate for a start, for his own benefit. When his son got killed, he lied to his own government, because he was a Commodore after all, so he had a bit of sway politically, and he used that as a means to an end, so he could try and get his petty revenge over the fact that his son died doing bad guy stuff, okay? So, the Turians are not evil. The Turians don't invade other people's territory. And as soon as the Turians found out what the Commodore had been doing, of course, what was the first thing they did? They distanced themselves from him and immediately, basically excommunicado for Ostergaard, and they apologised and immediately started to support them. And they let your crew off. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with the Turians. They are a fair people. And they have the highest literacy rate in the Inner Sphere. In the entire sphere of human influence. Like, they have better fucking educated people than Davian. So what does that say for you, huh? Honestly, Davians are kind of the Ultramarines of the setting. Boring good guys who never lose or suffer long-term consequences, which is why I'd rather side with the Turians over the Fed Sons. Mostly Merc, but when a pretty German lady asks, we side with her first unless there's a psycho, then we'll find a nice Greek or Italian lady instead. What else have we got here? I mean, there's a sword in the logo. Cool, so we've got Mirror Universe Kirk for a head of state. Blame the Laos, they started it. Well, he wasn't like, no man, he wasn't like a frothing at the mouth, like, first order lunatic from the start, you know. He was obviously doing a good job, and then he got a bit greedy, and he started working with the directorate, and things went kind of tits up for him when his son died, and then he just wanted revenge. Like, I think any person would want revenge on someone who just murderized your son, you know. So I don't know. I'm falling on the side of there being a little bit here of the old revenge, the loss. This is a brutal person, the man. This is a brutal person. The Capellans also distanced themselves from their commanders when they found out they went rogue. Oh yeah, but come on, that's Capellans for you. Oh god, oh the shit, it's spilling out. I can't keep up with all this. So the Taurians were, that just means they're more crafty when it comes to deniable ops. No. We're not going with that. It wasn't a deniable op. It wasn't like they sent him in on the sly. That's because the Taurians don't return library books, so our conflict with them is due to late fees. Oh, is there a ++ snub in there? Sorry. Okay. Oh yeah, there is a ++ snub in there. Doesn't this thing fire like a shotgun? I've heard. What's its damage? 25 times 5. Heat is 35. Where's the heat on that? The damage is 60. Stability 20. The snub utilises the same energy accelerator but with a shortened range and a cluster of small projectiles like the standard model. The snub shots impart a debilitating EM effect that degrades firing capability of target. Yeah, it could be worth picking up. Oh, fucking Narc Beacon, wow. I was kind of hoping that the faction store would be a bit different here, but unfortunately it's just more of the same. I say unfortunately, it's not terrible. I mean, if I had the money spare, I'd probably buy the 2 awesome parts for the 8T that were lying around. But, yeah, there's no Marauder, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping there'd be a Marauder part lying around. Of course, what's this? What's this? Of course, the only book in the Concordant that people are allowed to read is a book with a picture of Hansa Davian that says, "Fuck this guy." But that's just semantics. Do it, they're brill. Yeah, but it doesn't it mean I have to sort of do something to one of my mechs that I might regret? Show the flag. What's this? A mid-level Canopian has decided to personally patrol a moderately dangerous region. We've done our best to dissuade her, but she's insistent that she show the people she's willing to take risks. Rather than let us stumble around in her family's griffin until some opportunistic pirate decides to murder her, we'd like you to escort her and keep her alive. Does she take over one of my, like, party slots or what? Oh, she does. Oh, she has Gunnery 1, Piloting 2. This is terrible. This is so bad. Oh no. She's a recruit. I've never seen that mission type before. That's interesting. Okay. Sorry, what else? What else have we got? Brilliant Minds, which is a recovery mission. Backyard Barbecue. That's a bit random. Save the prototype. Save the dream. That's a 4 skull. I might have to try that. Garrison duty, defend the base, and that's not even on this planet. Yeah, we'll try show the flag. Yeah, you do control her, okay. Yeah, she's arse. Said Griffin is blaring hard base, of course. Steiner officers do pay for their ranks. But Canopian bitches, they definitely put out more. All right, here we go. Okay. Ah. Oh yeah, Varg, that's right. You've been in Tor MWO for 3 years. Oh yeah, and I think it was you, Naman, wasn't it, who said shite instead? Don't know what was on your mind when you said that. Show the flag out like Cheech Marin on Dusk Till Dawn. We got every type of pussy, yeah. Yeah, apparently I hit 7 years in tour, was it? Ugh. 7 years. 7 years just in the MWO division. Other people who've been in for like that long in tour have bounced around a few divisions, but me and Davros and Hammer now, we've also stuck with the same unit the whole time. Old farts, definitely, yeah. 2 days, yeah, 2 days. You got your 3 years congratulatory hand job for being a tour MWO.
Command interface initiated.
I think you get something on your profile on the website. Can't remember what. It was an assassin. VIP. I'm listening, you know. Don't talk about me like I'm not even here. Hey, can you even hear me? Is this thing on? How do I tell if my radio's working? Hello? Hello?
What are those?
What are those? That's awesome. What a great opening line. Hey, what version of the Griffin is she in? Oh, she's in the 1S. Well, at least she's got some firepower, I suppose. Hold on, if she's just wandering around, should we allow her to use jump jets? I don't know if she'd be able to...
Reporting enemy
We
contact.
salute you 2 days, now lick those boots. Knowing the man, I'll get a fucking participation medal, probably. Just had an amusing thought, the Canopian High Command should sound like Cheech and Chong. Hey man! Maybe they should.
Standing by.
Oh no, I've been denied my fucking scout player, my scout pilot.
Rolling.
Oh no, I can't just sensor lock people at range. This is bad. Unless it turns out she... Oh, I don't know. Brace. Maybe it'll just walk into view. That would be nice.
Yeah?
Just stay there, love.
Got it. Venting heat.
Yeah, you do that. You vent heat. There comes the assassin. Oh shit, it's Varg's Street 2 assassin. Ah! I'll start having nightmares about that thing coming after you. Jesus.
Engaging target.
Oh, for Christ, keep up with the chat. What's going on here? I can do participation citation if you so desire. So hey man, there's these bad dudes. Like you can get them to stop harshing our vibe. Yeah. Yeah, Street Assassin kills all the things. It does. That's the problem. It kills all the things.
Yep.
It's a horror. You've created a monster.
I'm taking the shot.
You have to pay for penance. I'm tracking an inbound blip coming in fast and like they're making a low drop off. Oh no. Not more of them. Uh-oh. Ow, 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 ow.
Waiting for orders.
Waiting for orders. Standard Canopian briefing, yeah. Or just in the cloud of smoke. That's just all the weed. Alright. There we go. Alarm 10, and the rest goes there.
Engaging multiple targets.
Alright, it's alright. We open something up. He gets his stupid damage reduction, but it's all internal. It's all good, baby. That's an unknown, mate. Ooh, moonwalking assassin. And whoa, jump back, kiss myself. LM5. Oh, what do you mean connecting to chat? Oh no, don't tell me my net's gone down. Fuck. That would be annoying. Oh no,
What do you need?
it's just being weird. You know, considering her stats aren't great, she's actually got a half decent shot.
Eat this.
Wow, fuck me. She got a kill.
Gotcha.
The VIP got a kill. I mean, it was a light mech, but it was a kill, you know? That's fairly surprising. Alright, 255 tonners, okay. Ah, there'll be another Kintaro, but it's now Iron 5.
Barely hit, Commander.
I love it, the viewers are, what do you want? Yeah, it
Yeah?
was very kind of aggressive, wasn't it? No! Oh, fuck me. Okay, I've just walked the catapult forward because it wanted... Fuck you, game.
Take this.
Now, the spirit of Varg is making this thing resistant to damage. Oh, now... Oh. Shadowhawk. No, that's not gonna work. Drop one of those. Let's just drop both PPCs. Let's not go massively overheat for a shot. We probably won't do much damage to him anyway. On another Canopian Lance, a fresh wave of hostiles. What do you mean you've got eyes on another Canopian Lance? What does that mean? No, it's not another Canopian Lance, it's a Pirate Lance. Oh, you'd be happy to collect the bonus on extra kills, Darius, while you're sat on the dropship! What, while you're not doing anything? Yep. Wow, what a fucking cock.
Heading out.
Oh. No, what was that, Voltic? For some reason I just imagined Shaggy as a veteran Canopian mech warrior. Yeah, he probably would be, wouldn't he?
Acknowledge.
Now she's got a leg. She just legged the assassin. Some random shit going up in here, yo. Oh, here comes the 2H. Hopefully he'll just shoot the catapult. He won't shoot the wall. Oh, he did shoot the catapult. That's great, because this thing isn't going to be sticking around.
That's all you got? Do they think they can hurt me?
She's a cheeky cow.
Coordinates received.
Honestly, Guardian is one cheeky bitch. Oh, what is that you got, huh? You think you can hit me? Huh? Come on, motherfucker. Come on, motherfucker. Kick gas.
Target locked.
Well, let's face it. The UAC 10 was never going to hit, was it? Beep. Oh, it's another Shadowhawk. Okay, double hawks. Bye bang. That's fine. Wasted turn firing at her because I'm just going to jump jet her away anyway and return fire. So fuck you. Their force are over here. They're going to cross this little valley section. So
I'm here.
I'm here. I'm here, Commander. I'm here. Now we can Lilu Dallas multi-pass.
Roger.
Oh, brilliant. You know what? The most deadly damage to do to an assassin blowing up his jump jets. No, bad. Don't shoot the sleepy assassin. Yes, 2 days. Shoot the sleepy assassin. Make him burn. Yeah, you're not so fast now, are you, bitch? He just looks like he's, like, walking around Asda. Ow, ow, ow,
Light damage.
I love it how my
Holding
assassin
firm.
could, when I had one earlier, could never do that amount of damage. Like, ever. Warhammer wheeling around its foot again. It's always an odd sight. Yeah, give him the full wombo. Oh, look at him falling apart.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yeah, I suppose realistically, I could just start having the Griffin just like run really long distance around all of the enemies and just use my 3 pilots to just distract, couldn't I?
Damage minimal.
I guess I do have to destroy the
What do
pirate
you
forces
need?
first, though. No, she's only... no. Angles are a bit shit. What's worse, she still does damage. Eh. like one of those fitness wankers showing off, yeah. Yeah, Fitz the badass, like,
Commander?
I'm tired of this shit, you go die now. Yeah, it was an odd walk for that assassin. The mystery machine is the dropship for Kenobi and Shaggy. Yeah, that'd be pretty good, wouldn't it?
Acknowledge.
Nah, you see, that's what we want to see. Hopefully, right torso exploding. Oh, good! Got a jump jet.
Critical hit,
That's it, folks.
Commander.
We got the win here. Hit him. Ah, you see. Now they're playing like tactical and shit and firing on the objective. That's bad.
Come on, send me a real mech warrior.
Why would I send you a real mech warrior? You aren't a real mech warrior. Uh-oh. Oof. Thought I was gonna get the the other the shot type that hits you even though they weren't aiming for you. Ah, an entire lance of dickheads.
I'm taking some serious hits.
Aye aye.
Now, to be fair, Garm, you aren't taking seriously. There was some LRM. Wow, all these LRMs are not hitting the side torso. Oh, good, we got the right torso rather than the
Got
much
past
more
the armor.
deadly left torso. Would have been nicer to have seen that one explode, but you know, beggars can't be choosers in this regard. I'm gonna have to start running the VIP away, aren't I? At this rate.
Engaging target.
Right, okay, left side torso's gone. He's dead. Right, nice.
Enemy mech destroyed.
The only good bug is a dead bug. We got the Shadowhawk. Ow. Yeah, the VIP is like, apparently is this little sassy bitch.
Engaging jump jet.
Oh god, I can imagine a green trying to do a roll like that after jumping. Yeah, I want to jump and then fire on my weapons. Yeah, it's double six. It's double six to even have a hope of a dream of it. What? Look, what, motherfucker? What? Ah, you missed. Aha, you fucking prick. You piece of shit AI,
Yes,
motherfucker.
Commander.
You thought you were gonna fucking punch my Warhammer or kick it. Nah, no, I kick you. Ass hat. Oh, what? Large laser at the camera. They're trying to kill me in the audience. What the fuck?
Damage minimal.
Stay away, game. That's the crab, by the way. I saw that crab earlier. No, stop it. Oh, that's PPC. Ooh, missed.
Damage minimal.
Damage minimal. Damage minimal. Damage minimal. Can't all be minimal in the end. Ow. That was an AC-10. So, ow. Can you all, right, just stop being gaping fucking anuses and shooting my Warhammer? Can you just stop that for 1 minute, please? Yeah, he went for the nut shot and missed. Yeah. Oh. I want to go overheat. I do want to truck him up, but
Engaging target.
wow, his arm just vanished.
Enemy mech.
And his
Critical
sights also
damage
exploded.
detected.
Standing by.
And he's on fire, like an emergency
confirmed.
runway. In Bosnia. In winter. That's covered in shit.
Roger.
And his right leg is gone.
Scored a critical hit.
Now, technically they can't see me now, because... Oh no, apparently they can see it now. Fuck you, game. He's on the floor. How can you be giving him targeting?
I'm under heavy fire.
I know you're under heavy... I'm under heavy fire.
Reading
I'm under
you.
heavy fire, Commander. Oh no, I'm under heavy fire. Well, fucking do something about it, bitch. Fucking take evasive action.
Affirmative.
Take that shit line down. Alright, there we go.
All primary targets down.
Alright, that's him out the picture.
That's
Wanker.
a kill.
Alright, you can evac at any time. Affirmative, I will be on station. The radio station.
What do you need?
Alright, well, we can just start sprinting the VIP away. Just take the occasional pot shot with LRM or large laser if she gets a chance, but other than that, just keep her on the other side of this hill. The Chuckle Quartet over here are just going to keep wandering forward, so I think in the meantime it might just be a good idea to have the Lance sprint with her. Wheeze! He did bury himself, didn't he?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Here we go. Let's hit him hard.
Yeah, let's hit him hard. AI is sort of like, do I
Yeah?
do we move in? Do we run? Do we run over there? What do we do?
Acknowledged.
Ah, yeah. Muy bueno. Fucking evasive there, Griffin. Yeah.
I'm here. Affirmative.
Yes, the Warhammer does tactically move at a high speed very well, Naman. Yes, it does. Yes, the Warhammer does that extremely well. I'm glad you noticed. Another one of the almost infinite number of positives that the Warhammer has. It does its job extremely well of protecting the VIP by keeping up with such a fast-moving mech as the Griffin. Yes, well done. I'm glad to see that you were also finally understanding the quality,
Let's move.
the fine qualities of the Warhammer. Maybe one day you will understand. Warhammer, best hammer. Yes. Yeah, rapid reposition. See, Naman, you see, everyone else understands it. You're just still so close-minded.
What do you need? Copy that.
Yay. Oh god, hold on. I'm gonna clear my throat. Son of a bitch. There we go. God, I made myself a brew this morning and everything.
Copy that.
Copy choppy. Bravely Sir Bold Robin rode forth from the dropship. He was not afraid to die. Oh brave Sir Ronin. He was not all afraid to be killed in nasty ways. Brave, 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 brave Sir Ronin. Yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. I know what you're referencing. I know what you're referencing. You're referencing that Robin Hood, the Hooded Man show, aren't you? Yeah, I remember that. They got like one season before Robin Hood died. Because the actor got work in the States and he didn't want to be on the show anymore. Robin, do, the
Roger.
Hooded Man. Yeah, I know, it's Monty Python.
I'm
Poor,
here.
poor Terry Jones who died yesterday. It really fucking sucks.
All right, let's move.
He ran away. He scarpered off. Brave Sir Ronin. Yeah, I know. 2 days. Sad. Yeah. Another python's dead.
Standing by.
Well, look at it this way. You can write. Sorry, you can now write some new material, Graham Chapman. And Graham Chapman can finally stop being a lazy bastard, being dead as well, and not coming up with any new material after all this time, and holding the rest of the pythons back. Now him and Terry can give him a kick up the arse, can't he?
Aye, aye.
And get the new season started.
Understood. Moving fast.
Oh, the eulogy. Oh, crap, yeah. Getting them all together for that will be hilarious. No, locust. Bad locust. Got white. Okay, so
Yeah?
should just be able to not. Okay, so okay. Well, I guess she can jump and take an
Understood.
LRM shot at the locust. Gets really annoying because she'd be so insufferable after this. Because she'd be like, "Yeah, I went out there. It's not that difficult what these mech warriors do. Hey, I even killed one of the pirates." And I
Negative
blew the leg
damage.
off another one. I think I've got what it takes to become a mech warrior. You'd be like, you got lucky. They did all the work. And no one pulled the joke of getting swallowed by a python. And they call themselves funny.
Reading you.
Reading you. Honestly, why does she sound like E.T. or something? It's fucking weird.
Location confirmed.
Garm phone home. Ew. Oh shit, has it nearly been 2 hours? What the hell? Damn, this went fast today. Just thought I'd casually look over the clock. Holy crap, 25 minutes to 12. No.
Warning. Armor breach.
Stop exposing the
Internal
structure on my
Standing by.
mechs. Stop it. I don't like it. Wait till she faces an APC. Oh, what's APC? Phone, home, garm, mill.
Copy that.
Because I have the headset over my ears. I just got around my neck at the moment.
Target
That just sounded like the ocean waves coming in. Time to put a pasty in the oven. You mean you didn't already? For shame, Colsh. For shame!
What do you need?
What do you need? Right. You,
Acknowledge.
get your privileged ass into that hexamagon over there. Because at the end of this turn... Oh. Shit. Shit. Cheese
Yes,
it. They've
Commander.
rumbled the plan. They're like, hey, wait a minute. I think that Griffin's heading for the evac zone. Dear VIP, we have some good news and some bad news. The good news is you took down a mech. The bad news is that mech had an undercover agent which died when the mech went down. And due to this, you're now wanted. Have a great day. Good luck in exile. That would be fun times. 50 ton, 50 ton, 55 ton. Do 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 do. He's the hooded man.
Full throttle.
Don't mention ocean waves. I didn't see a I didn't see a single. What? Sorry, Dave. Something's going on with this. Don't mention ocean waves at Rocket. I didn't see a single cud for a week. Then I came home and spent all fucking day in one. I didn't see a cloud all week. It's a single cloud for a week, then I came home and spent all fucking day in one. Right.
I'm here.
I'm here. Oh, hello, I'm here.
Understood.
Block. Oh, so everyone has to get to the evac zone. Okay. You think they'd just pick her up and leave the mercs to get picked up by their own dropship, but apparently
I'm here.
apparently it's a different story. Okay, so things are about to get a little bit interesting. Just kind of bracing now for the first target to... There we go. Oh, it's a griffin. Okay, that's not the worst. Ow. I'm glad I braced. It's not the worst thing to have popped out of the
Banged
darkness.
up real good.
I don't mean that like the
Yeah?
comic series with the weird shit.
Moving to position.
What was his name? Jackie... Was he called, like Jackie Estacado? If anyone who remembers the Darkness series of comics.
Acknowledge.
UK makes the baby cheapest crap. UK weather's fine, Varg. It's fine. Oh, you know what does make baby Jeebus cry at the moment? It's his fucking throat, which has decided that it's going to be all levels of annoying. Alright, stay on the other side of this hill, because I don't want to walk the Warhammer in front of 250 tonners. We want to focus a single target and
Aye,
make
aye.
them dead. Hello, man. This is your job, and you will accept it.
Fire.
Made him unsteady, didn't do a fantastic amount of damage, and now he's pissed and he's running off into the darkness again. So...
Yep.
Tiny victory?
Got it.
This is just hop her over there just to make her a bit more evasive. And here comes contestant number 2, Zequab. Ow. Zequab.
Can't take many more of those.
On this occasion, Garm, I do kind of have to agree with you. That was a bit of a nasty hit there.
Location confirmed.
Taking 2 large lasers to the old faceticle there. Probably wasn't the best thing to have happen to you, was it?
Firing all weapons.
And apparently you did hit the pilot in the head, so you know you were aiming for it. Oh fuck. I do love the bobblehead Warhammer thing. It's very weird. Alright, let's just get him in the tree line so he can take a little less damage. Tiny bit less damage. And we can do what the equivalent of an alpha strike.
Engaging target.
We've got one of his heat sinks, which isn't good for a crab.
Enemy mech. Critical damage
Crabs
detected.
do not like losing heat sinks because of their extremely high energy heat
Standing by.
weapons. Oh, you'd have to apologise, Narek. No worries.
Okay, I'm on it.
Christ, all the random shit
Mess
I
him
come
up.
out with every
Mess
fucking
him
day.
up good.
Every Thursday stream. I think next week I'm going to stream something else. I'm just not sure what the hell I'm going to stream. Not really gotten that far yet.
Reporting internal damage.
Yes, Garm,
here.
we know. You've suffered some internal damage. You've been telling us this though every turn now when you've been hit. There's not really a lot I can do about that. It just kind of, it's a thing that's happening, and yeah, that's all I got for you, unfortunately.
All weapons are go.
The best you can do is your job, which is shooting the enemy pilots,
A critical hit.
reducing their hit points, and making their mechs less effective in the combat zone, So they stop shooting you. Now they might just continue to shoot you, as they're doing now. There's not much I can do about this, Garm.
Armor breach. Internal
I suppose there's a
damage.
possibility we could pay off
What
the
do you
pirates,
need?
but it seems quite unlikely that they'll, that they're gonna listen.
Here we go.
Now the Griffin, I'm
Aye,
even
aye.
putting the VIP in danger here, just to try and keep me alive here, Garm, okay? Look. She killed the crab pilot.
Hostile removed.
She got a head hit and killed the crab pilot. That's pretty amazing. That's pretty unexpected. But she did it. No. I just like PPCs. Alright, well, realistically, we just want to get a fucking...
Engaging target.
See, so I tell him to shoot the right torso, he shoots the left torso. Because that's just how my Warhammer decides to
I'm
roll.
here.
I ask it to shoot certain parts of the mech.
I'm
It
taking
decides
the
what
shot.
part of the mech it's going to be. That looks so much more deadly than it was. Oh, he did actually. Okay, I thought he was just going to shoot the Centurion, personally.
Yeah? Confirmed.
Yeah, she's got a genuine chance here of possibly knocking him over. Oh, she crit the PPC, so that's got a lower chance to hit.
Reading you.
Alright, can she move? Oh, she can just get into the water. Yeah, the VF's like, I did it? I mean, I did it! I did it, yeah! That's exactly what I meant to do.
Target 4. Alpha study.
I mean, yay, left torso destroyed, but
Reporting
boo, it
critical
wasn't
hit.
really anything that significant because all the weapons were on the right side of the mech. But hey, we injured the pilot, so I guess song 2. You, my pedigree chum,
Engaging physical attack.
fuck off. There you go. There goes your fucking right torso. Well,
Enemy
hopefully.
net.
Yeah,
Critical
there goes your right
damage
torso.
detected.
Standing by.
Stop it. With the slapping. Stop that, mate. That's getting a bit much.
Confirmed.
And you can take the full firepower of this fully operational catapult. And your shield arm can get all beat up and shit. Payday? I haven't got it installed. Plus, it's definitely... Payday's definitely something that you'd play. Ow. Oh, it's okay, she can do it.
Crap,
Payday's
that
definitely a better
shot
game
went
played with other
internal.
people. Nah,
Yes,
I've got to look for my
Commander.
game collection. I've got to find something else. And the reason I do it is because I don't want to just play the same game repeatedly to the point where it's not, you're not really enjoying it as much.
Roger. Target confirmed.
So I'd kind of like I do with the Friday streams, just kind of an like a switch
Target
alternating
down.
between. So I need something that can
AC-10
you play for a
ammo
while.
gone.
Is he? He's gonna punch my Centurion. Oh, I thought he was. Oh, he's going for the target. That's going for the objective or something. But yeah, I need to find something that I can play over a long period, for multiple weeks.
Aye, aye.
If she gets this kill now, I'm actually going to be kind of pissed off. You know what? We'll precision strike it just because it's funny.
Here we go.
She go internal. And she hit the pilot in the head. I wasn't even aiming for that. That's just weird. Have you seen the new Guy Ritchie one? The Gentleman. It's worth a watch. I haven't. No. I've seen a brief trailer. We were watching a UFC event with Kite, and yeah, I saw a trailer for it. Supreme Commander story mode. I've got Supreme Commander 2.
Mission successful.
Don't think I've got the first game. I think I do, but I think it's on like old CD-ROM, it's like that old. I think probably single player. As I said, I'll have to look through my list of games. Wow, there's a lot of salvage. I've already got 1 N, so we'll take the crab stuff. A decent weapon? Oof. Wow, okay. Can't really turn down that medium laser, can we? We've got a Shadowhawk part as well. Got an LRM 5++. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, you can activate the old keys. I'll have to dig out the boxes then. Yeah, God, I'll have to look around. See what I can find. It's not like I've got like a real lack of games, so just struggling to think of one that I could play single player over a few weeks. So I was doing Darksiders 2, but that was such a long time ago now. I'm not sure many people were really interested in that one. Plus the other thing was, nearly every stream was getting hit with a copyright strike. Or a copyright claim over like tiny bits of music from random Japanese companies, which was fucking bizarre. So it was a pain having to constantly fight that. Ow! We got 5 days to wait, which is fine.
That work order you submitted?
Oh,
is
that work
complete.
order you submitted? Oh, that's all done, Commander. That's amazing.
How's it going?
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm jumping there. I haven't even got that one for yet.
Mech warrior
Indirect
training
fire penalty
complete.
reduction.
Yeah?
Minus 90 minimum range, or extra hand-to-hand hit. Recoil penalty. Doesn't really
Training
matter.
complete.
The current mech she's in.
Commander?
Sconius, my pilot, who could have recoil penalty reduction, or oh yeah, probably that's the
Training
minimum
confirmed,
range thing.
Commander.
Okay, that's looking better.
Waiting for
Orders?
Oh yeah, I didn't check the pilots actually. Who have we got? Anyone good? Sandhog.
You have orders?
Yeah, that's the voice I imagine for that face. Yeah, that sounds right. Subnautica. Now, are you saying this CTG because you're aware of my sort of near crippling fear of underwater stuff? Because honestly, I would be fucking bricking it playing Subnautica. I really would. I don't think I have a copy. I did get one off a humble bundle, and oh, Subnautica really Below Zero has a release date. Oh god, yeah, I need to re-download Alien Isolation. There's so many things that I haven't re-downloaded since having the new system. A playthrough of Battlestar Galactica Deadlock would be cool for a stream if you have it. I do actually, yeah. Also, if you don't have it, it's totally worth a buy, even for just the replay function. Yeah, I do have it actually. Yeah, I was playing a bit of Deadlock. I haven't got I think the last DLC they did, the one that is set after the civil conflict, and I think it focuses on Galactica itself. I'm just morbidly curious about this one. This mission. Yeah, it's the Griffin, and we'll have Jusconius. Oh no, we'll swap those two. There we go. No, it's fine. We're fucking about Darius. This is a save scum thing just for the end of the stream. Either it's going to be good or it's going to be bad, so we'll find it. I have tried so many times to get people to get Frunica and Goober and Varak and Davros to look at depth, and they won't. I'd love to play it because it's fucking silly and it is funny, but yeah, they won't do it. Like, you know. Oh yeah, Alien Isolation, I have to admit, is really fucking scary because you can't fight the thing. It's just, the second it sees you, you're dead. Alien Isolation is
Command interface
I got to the bit
initiated.
where you think it's dead, and then it turns out there's more of them. So I got through all that shit, and it just gets worse. Move to their position and support, blah blah blah.
Who
Probably gonna
fights
get
over a
killed.
place like this?
Is there a way down?
Moving out.
Let's move.
I'm there.
It's yeah, ZG. I said I remember playing Depth a little while ago, well, a couple of years back, and really enjoying it, just for the sort of the madcap like antics of it,
Affirmative.
the hilarious bits with sharks coming out of nowhere and grabbing you, and it.
Confirmed.
I thought it'd be really fun for a Friday stream, but
Coordinates received.
I think the biggest holdback is like Goober, because if like Goober's like, nah, I don't like it, then he's never gonna bother with it. So yeah, it's a shame. I think Davros would be more up for playing other games now that he's got the hard drive space for it, because that's always what held him back, because he just really lacked good
Standing
hard
by.
drive free space to allow him to install a lot of these games. But now he's got like I think he's got like a 2 terabyte drive he got hold of. So yeah, I don't think we'd have a problem with him joining. I think I could possibly convince Veronica, but really Goober would be the big problem. I think Varak would be up for it as well if he had the money. A lot of it just comes down to having the money for the game. That was a lot of damage. Man, Goober's a pussy then.
Commander?
It's not that he's scared of it or anything. He's just a curmudgeonly fuck. He just like he doesn't see it as being something that would be fun for him to watch us play. He just like, no, I don't want to do it. Like, oh, okay. And then like you get to like, oh, what are we gonna do for the Friday stream or something? And then Goober's one was like, oh, I want to do this. And everyone has to agree. Oh, we should just play this.
I'm taking heavy hits,
Like,
Commander.
do we all just want to play this? Is everyone like, have we taken a vote on this fucking thing? So yeah, it's a bit of a problem sometimes. 60 to 75.
Confirmed.
Over the Christmas break, I wanted to record Dead by Daylight stuff, but I could not for love nor money get everybody just on one day to record like us playing a load of Dead by Daylight, because Davros has never played it and he was gifted it by Devin, and guess who the holdout on that one was? So it's just and you need a minimum of 5 people for that one. I'd love to play
Enemy mech.
thingy on
Critical
stream.
damage detected.
What's it? There's another one that came out last year. The Nightmare just came out on Steam. Cheap ass game, right? It needs a minimum of 6 people, but it's fucking fun. Basically, it's a Dead by Daylight type game, I suppose you'd say, but the idea is that the killer can be killed and they respawn as a different killer. The maps have different objectives. All of the survivors have different classes that they can play. It's really fun. I had it on the Discord client for a brief time, and it was really good. And it just came out on Steam, and it's like £15, so it's like $20 or something like that as an equivalent. And yes, the Cicada did just face tank a UAC-10 and just saunter off.
Light damage. Holding firm. Waiting for orders.
But I think the main drawback is the fact that when you aren't when you don't have like a big YouTube channel, you can just ask a company for a bunch of codes for a game because you want to do videos of it. It's a bit difficult because then you have to rely on everybody obviously having cash to do these things. Like for instance, if I had the pull to do it, I would have asked for a bunch of stuff off some of the developers. Say, look, you know, I do these Friday streams. We'd love to be able to get a bunch of codes together and make a bunch of vids. But it's not like being Hat Films or something where these companies approach you and say, hey, we're gonna give you like free stuff, make videos. It just doesn't happen. You have a much bigger subscriber base and probably also not have a reputation as somebody who will probably just bitch out a developer. Because I've probably got a rep.
Engaging multiple enemies.
Like any developer I asked wouldn't have to do much research on the channel to see that one, the language I use, like on this stream for instance, immediately blacklists me. How about Terraria then? Well, me, Davros and Goober have got it. I think Frunica has, so Terraria could be an option. I know Goober's playing it long ago. We could ask him as a Friday alternative.
Receiving you.
I mean, one of the things we were talking about doing tomorrow, if Goober isn't available, is doing spin tires, Mudrunner. Because me and Kitty and Frunica and Davros will go that, and we love playing that game. Only 50%, 45. Yeah, probably. I think just the UAC will kill this.
Roger that.
There we go.
Target neutralized.
Well, spin tires Mudrunner is fun. Just trying to drive around really terrible terrain in trucks that struggle to get across it, but it can. Hey, that was a head hit. Oh, it looked like a head hit.
Internal structure damage.
Internal structure damage.
Standing by.
OMG, Commander.
Gotcha. That's a kill.
Yeah, cool. So that would be a different stream, as Naman says. Yeah, fuck 'em. The fuck 'em stream. Join me in the gang as we fuck 'em. How? Ah, it's one of those games.
Got past my armor.
One of those missions.
Yeah?
Where it's like, Mom, the AI's being a dick and picking on my Mac. Yeah, we'll multi-target this. Alright, so Bravo can have both the LRMs and Alpha can have both the small lasers.
Here we go.
It creates PVC. That's good. Huh, suppose that wasn't more damage there. Okay, I can walk there. Oh, is that the proposed hentai one? I like to point out, it's not proposed. It was a throwaway joke. I'm still trying to figure out the logistics of it. It would have to be like a review thing, wouldn't it? Because we can't dual live stream. But there you go, I don't think you couldn't really... It would have to be videos. It would have to be videos. We both have to... Like, one of us would have to, like, Steam broadcast to the other. Oh, he's falling. Oh, there goes Jusconius. Bonk.
I'm wounded.
Ah, I know you're wounded. Wounded pride.
Waiting for orders.
Battle of Wounded Knee. Yeah, what I was talking about before was I think a lot of developers are very conscious now about language
I
used.
need a new target.
You got this whole copper law thing as well, and I think there's just a lot of developers out there who are a bit knee-jerk reactionary, and they'd look at the stuff and the language I use, and they'd be like, oh no, we don't really want to have him like having a free code and talking about the content because we want it to be wholesome stuff where they just say nice things.
What do you need?
Like every stream kind of thing. Because YouTube have obviously become like massive fucking pussies and they only respond now to what the advertisers want. because
Got it.
I think it was Wall Street. No, was it Wall Street Journal or something, or
My mech is
Washington
lifting.
Post or something? Made a bunch of articles that just kind of made out like, oh, look at the kind of content that YouTube are allowing on their platform. It's horrendous. There's so much racism and PewDiePie's evil and all this stuff. And I'm not a fan of PewDiePie or anything, but you know, it does become an easy thing to beat around. How about the original Magicka, assuming it'll run today's rigs? I think that's another one that we
Standing by.
a bunch of us have, yeah.
Rolling.
Well, are you talking about for Friday or Thursday stream? Pincer. Wow, okay, that was a
Critical hit,
PPC to the
Commander.
face.
Orders? I copy.
And on the one hand, yay, PPC, sorry, right arm destroyed.
That's a hit.
On the other, shit, it didn't really, like, you know, it wasn't the kind of knockout punch we needed. I haven't even started the escort yet. That's why I was save scumming this.
Engaging target.
I've got a suspicion that it'll be like a bunch of heavy mates up here once the escort targets are found.
Enemy mech destroyed.
No, he's so slow. Hang on, that's a road.
Got it.
Coordinates received.
Yeah, the AI does seem to really hate Centurions, doesn't it? Friday probably worked better with something with public queue, I think. Yeah, Friday would work better with something with public queue. I mean, me and Veronica have been playing a lot of
Yeah?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Roger.
We both really enjoy it, despite the regular screaming of that's fucking shit, that's bullshit. How did he see me there? You know, kind of thing. But
I'm
yeah,
there.
we've been liking Rainbow Six. The other factor we have to consider is if it has a public queue, is it something that Davros can play as well? Because if the control scheme is just awful for him, it's obviously a bit of a no-go in that respect. So you know, he's pretty good with War Thunder. He's got his setup pretty spot on with that now, and apparently he's recently just got his controls sort of configured for running tanks. But you know, if you want to play something that requires different keys and that, you know, you have to make sure it's something that Davros will be able to play. Let's face it, Jasconius is going to be our long-range fire support at this rate. It was just his leg that got shot off as well. It's really weird. I thought more of his
Heading out.
internals would have been badly damaged, but turns out nope. Mix and match Sandstorm, Rainbow Six, Living Legends, War Thunder, Rising Storm, and only random once in a while for a laugh or other. Yeah, that's a pretty good idea actually. I think Insurgency Sandstorm would be a good one to run. Yeah. It's good because it's got the co-op play. It's challenging in the co-op play. Yep. Oh, where are they? There they are. Hey guys, we need escort along the road. Is that possible?
Ready
Can you do
for
that
orders.
us?
On it.
Oh yeah, you're so on it, Jasconius. What's this sensor range? It's nowhere near.
Commander? Gotcha.
Big mining laser noise out of nowhere. Vermintide 2. Me and Frunica and Goober have got that, so yeah. As I said, a lot of the time it's a case of, is it something that Davros has got or that he could afford? On weeks, definitely on weeks where Davros just isn't feeling it, he's like ill or whatever, yeah, there's far more options. Killing Floor, I've got Killing Floor 2. It is good though. It's another good contender, especially since it's all server side as well, so you don't have to worry about ping being particularly wanky.
I'll do what I can.
Well, Vermintide 2, yeah, it is only 4-player, but Varak's obviously job stops him a lot of the time from being here on the Friday. That's the other thing, is when there is a 5-player setup as well, we have to have something that 5 people can play. You know, tabletop sim is an easy kind of fallback. I know there was Hand Simulator that Varak got us all at one point, which is, I think, is some of the most insanity-inducing gameplay in history. It can be absolutely fucking hilarious at the same time, though. The hand grenades one in the boardroom was mental when we first did that. Like in the first second, Davros somehow managed to pull the pin on the grenade and just like roll it across the table. I don't know how he did that. I've always wanted to play Gang Beasts, but yeah, again, it's one of these things where it's convincing everyone else.
Good to go. Location confirmed.
Sometimes Friday stream things I've often thought about, well, I've got the game and I could just go online and play it. And then just chat bollocks with people, but... Well, we have Witch It, yeah. Human Fall Flat also has got Tabletop Sim and the other for the 5-man, yeah. Well, we can get Kite on and Witch It as well. I think one of these days I'll have to convince Varak to get a copy, or if I get a free copy. I'll definitely gift it to him. I know this month's Humble Monthly doesn't have anything particularly stand out for that'd be good for a 5-man. Ow! Oh god! I did see the 75 too. I didn't hope. Well, I hoped that he wouldn't sort of roll around the corner that quick. That's the bro. That's the bro. Borderlands 2, Star Trek Online. Oh, have you seen what Star Trek Online has become though, no man? It's hideous. So, discussing the difficulties of getting everyone on for playing the same game on stream.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because it's like, hey, we can play this, and Google's like, no, no nerd.
What do you need?
Like, it's like, well, fuck's sake, what are we gonna do? I don't know, we do this.
Copy that.
Yeah, something like that. So there's like suggestions going on.
You just fucked that general.
Yeah, yeah, and it's falling apart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're allied with the Canopians.
Oh yeah, for all the hookers and blow, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Please blow off both his legs. That would have been awesome. Yes, Star Trek Line is still alive, Pincer. It's a weird beast now. It will be funny. Where's this guy going? What the fuck? I don't want to go there. I mean, to be honest, the mountain climbing one is pretty impressive. But... Oh, they're like hitting those legs. Hey! This fucking game. APC drivers, man. It's the ground side. Yes, the ground side stuff did not improve. Varg. Oh, Star Trek Bridge Commander would be funny. Yeah. Again, you know what? It's not that these aren't bad suggestions, but it's basically you'd have to do like a letter writing campaign to both Frunica and Goober to get them on board with the idea. Basically, for you all to say like, oh, it'd be really fun if we saw you play this on stream. Because like me trying to convince them is like trying to get blood from a stone. So.
Commander?
It's also if they've got the cash to
And
new games.
it's having the cash. Generally, that isn't the problem with from a
Well,
Kuroku, but yeah, Davros is always another factor. I'm gonna try and hit the Orion in the head because it's the fastest way of killing it. But we won't hit it in the head. No, she shot the leg. Good aim shooting there, guys. Yeah, I played Star Trek Online when it first came out, Pincer. Way back when it was subscription based. Played it for a few months, and
I mean, when it belonged to the company that made it.
yeah, when
Wow.
the original company developed it, yeah. Oh, them were the days.
Those heady days.
Those heady days. Oh, just about get away with that. Although the Orion, I think, is a bigger threat, to be honest. Well, that's some random shooting there, Harry.
Yeah? Take this.
Stability, knock him on his ass. Gives you the pilot that way. Yay! Knockdown. Get on the floor, bitch. Bonk. That's one pilot injury. Centurion is now going to step on the APC. Oh wow, fuck. Cold shot for the head. Did he open up his right torso or something? But yeah, the ground combat in Star Trek Online is still the same terrible, awkwardly animated, badly thought out gameplay. It was just terrible. The ground stuff probably should have just been like puzzles and sort of choose your own adventure type stuff with NPCs and, you know, scanning stuff and investigating strange phenomena.
It was a cool idea though, that you could leave your ship and
Oh yeah,
an
that.
away team and all that.
Yeah, having the away team, but the ground combat was just terrible. Like
yeah.
from start to finish, there was no improvement as well. It just got worse. Well, at least they're shooting my mechs now instead of the vehicles. The unfortunate part is they're shooting at my mechs.
Waiting for orders.
Go on, Gisconius.
Acknowledged.
Go on, motherfucker. He's got this. Go on, motherfucker. He lost a leg earlier in the fight.
Yeah, he looks like he's had it.
Yeah, he's had a rough day as Gisconius. Hey! Crit Zeller 15.
Solid connection on that one.
Solid connection, that one command. That's pretty good.
10-4.
Yeah, those sides also hit. I wouldn't mind the AC-10 being blown up rather than the LM-15. And if the escorts could shoot at anything other than the Centurion, that'd be useful. I'm just gonna shoot the Centurion there.
Well, they're still delivering damage to that Centurion. while
Yeah,
they're doing
but
all the damage to them.
shoot the big thing with the bigger guns.
Oh, he's
It's
backing
scarier.
off.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go fire that one. The bobblehead wobble on the Warhammer is still weird. What the hell? Oh, great. So he can't walk. Apparently, he can't walk through this gap because this thing is blocking his movement. So I guess you're going to go around that way then. I wanted to run him up to the Centurion so he could use his small lasers and mediums and SRM and machine guns and not overheat.
Yeah.
Now I'm just stuck with using the mediums and the SRM just to lose a tiny bit. Still a tiny bit now.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't help you from this though, motherfucker. Wow, both his side torsos at the same time.
Badass.
And an ammo explosion.
He knows he's been spoken to.
That's what turned me off, to be honest. The ground-based stuff that had to be done to advance your level, it was just clunky and boring. The space battles were really implemented. Yeah, they were. The space battles were the best part of Star Trek Online. I really, really enjoyed, especially the big co-op or PvE sort of events that could happen when you fought like the Borg Cube and or you just had like a big fight against a Gorn fleet and you moved through different stages. That stuff was really fun. And then they brought all of the loot box pay-to-win mechanics in, and they locked ships behind those things. I was just like, the fuck is this? I remember they did the first Ferengi lockbox, and it had this cool ship from one of the other races that were in the Federation, the cat-like species, and it was like a carrier that could deploy fighters. And I really loved the idea of that, so I wanted to get it, and I bought like 10 of those boxes. Didn't get any good things from it at all, so I just thought, fuck it, if I'm not going to get the reward for giving them more money, I just don't see the point. I think that's the only time I've ever bought keys for any lockbox in any game ever. I got it in 2012, 2013 before it went free to play by a crappy Dell laptop, and the internet was horrendous, couldn't really do much on it. And then my internet access was lessened and I couldn't play it anymore, so I gave up. Oh.
Commander?
To be honest, I don't really think you miss much back in those days with Star Trek Online. It was the space battle stuff was good, but it wasn't like amazing. And what they ended up doing with the game ultimately was a bit cack.
Eliminated.
Did it look like a cat carrier? Oh, Pincer, yes. I can't remember, it was this big blue and black thing. It looked really good. Or at least it did to me anyway. I remember later on they started locking other races' ships behind those boxes. Like you could get Gorn vessels, and there was like Jem'Hadar vessels. I think they added a Breen ship. I think you could get a Ferengi ship. You get all kinds of stuff in that. Oh god, I've done the movement thing again. Fuck's sake. It does kind of look I forget the name of the race, but yeah. It was alright. I think they started locking like different crew members, like different race of crew members behind the lock boxes and stuff, and it just got a bit much. I went back on it briefly with Frun last year, and it was okay, but I didn't really want to stick around with it. At one point I really liked Smite as well. I did play a fair amount of Smite a couple of years back, but then the weird launcher thing for Smite was like an always on, had to be scanning your system all the time thing. I was like, nah, fuck that.
Stabilizing. Engaging.
I'm not bothering with that crap.
Roger.
They're Lyrans, aren't they? Oddly enough, they were in Starfleet Command 2 back in the day. Honestly, I can't remember the name of them. I just know that they're... Oh, where the hell's our escort? We can't move without you. Oh, but apparently I'm close enough for this guy, but that...
Back when we played that Conan the Barbarian online thing.
Oh, Conan Online.
Jeez, that was terrible.
Yeah, Conan Online was pretty awful. Mainly because the devs lied.
About pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Copy that.
It was trying to do too much before the tech was really available as well. It was never really going to live up to its...
I was going to be a tavern you go to, you have tavern brawls.
Oh yeah.
Never happened.
Yeah, tavern rolls never
Oh,
happened.
you've got different stat things that you put up, like stamina and stuff, and they'll affect your character. They didn't affect a damn thing.
Yeah.
Oh, different types of armors. A lot of these games, the armors all look very similar.
You're in
These are all
position,
going to be
Commander.
different and exciting.
Hold your
No,
ground
just
until
all the
the
same
package
type
is
of
on its
armor over
way.
and over again.
Yeah.
Oh, which didn't matter because the armor didn't actually do anything, and you could run around naked and have the same defense. 0.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Whole thing was a pile of crap. Several of the classes had abilities that didn't actually work. I played one of them, that one where you put down the banner to buff your party, but it didn't
Yeah.
actually buff.
I can't remember what that was called. It was like a Death Stalker or something. I forget what the class was called.
In the building?
No, he's on the building.
Oh, cool.
It's just they've dropped off another lance of mechs.
Orders?
And I'm starting to wonder, where do I move Gisconius? I might have to just eject him.
Pile of
keep the pilot alive and just pick up the mech while everyone else just leaves the field. Once these escort targets get into that hex, of course. It depends. If the enemy lance is light, then I could stick around and fight it. If they aren't, it's going to be a bit worrying. And she can't jump close enough to really see what they are, so...
Up high.
Was the Conan game the one with the giant floppy dongs, or is that a different? No, that was a later game. That's the one that's out now. There was an MMO game that was made a few years back, still running now, I believe. I forget what that was called. The one that's got the floppy dongs is Conan Exile. We all played that for a bit. We had our own. We even rented our own server so we could play it privately.
What do you
But
need?
yeah, it's just past a certain point.
Here we go.
We just sort of stopped playing it. It's very Ark-like, you know, in the sense that you just sort of wandered around and there were things to fight. You crafted better buildings and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. I remember you could have horses and stuff, but they cost so much money that after, was it the first month, they realised still no one had made enough money to buy one.
Oh yeah, I don't know the race. I can't remember the name. I know they are like big cat people though, yeah.
Waiting for orders.
Well, with Conan, the MMO Conan game, there was you had the siege creatures as well, like the rhinoceros and the mammoth. And then you could start using those in the areas beyond like the sort of the cities and stuff. But the mammoth was super slow to get anywhere in the map, so it was pointless.
Heading out.
There was supposed to be a thing as well where if you were in a small group or you were a solo player, when there was the idea was when there was a siege that was going to happen, the clan that was doing the siege and the defending clans could put out like a call for mercenaries basically, and that's what the other players could be. So they would get their payment as mercs for helping in the siege, and you know, you'd get to do some of the PvP content in the big siege battles, and that's where you could bring in your war mammoth and all that shit. But as it just turned out, it didn't work properly because the sieges didn't work properly. And when they tried to do the first batch of major siege actions, it all went to shit when the server died and everybody started complaining, and they couldn't do anything to fix it because it was knackered. And
The lead designer quit, didn't he, over it?
yeah, the lead designer, he left the project, and then I think they came under new management. Oh no man, well if we get Frunica to set it up again, we were playing the I think it was called the Anti-Stasi mod. It's basically one where you just make like you're playing as a bunch of rebels in country kind of thing. That was, we were doing that for a while, that was fun. We can definitely do that. Stupid avenging angel.
Good job.
No, my cover's flying away. Oh, my meat shields are also leaving the field. At least it's only a medium ones. Yeah, we could get to the evac zone. I'm sure Gisconius could walk his one-legged centurion all the way. Oh, wait a minute. That's not gonna happen. I'm not defending him when he makes his way over there, stupid bastard. He got his leg blown off. Just thought about how Elite Dangerous for a stream. Going into the mining zones and blasting pirates could make for a fun backdrop to random convos.
Standing by.
Yeah, it could do, though I think me and Davros are kind of we kind of gave up on Elite because Frontier Developments kind of gave up on the players. Because they haven't done anything of worth with that game for ages now, and every time they keep saying they're going to do something new, they just delay it indefinitely. But hey, Planet Zoo's going to get an update. Whoa, Planet Zoo. Everyone was demanding new Planet Zoo stuff instead of the space game content. It's a shame as well, because some of the Elite Dangerous stuff is really atmospheric.
Commander? All weapons are go.
Due for its big update this year.
Oh good, a whole year to wait for the big update.
Yeah.
Noob ship mining in Evil Line. Ow, fuck. Open up my Warhammer.
Warning. Armor breached.
No,
Internal damage.
it's not that Elite Dangerous isn't a bad game or anything, it's just the developers just kind of stopped. And I don't know why, because they were on a roll with Elite Dangerous. It had some incredibly atmospheric moments in there. They were doing some really good stuff with the Thargoids and introducing all the base, like the creepy Thargoid bases that you could find and all that stuff, and then they just sort of stopped. We'll do an Ice Moon. Okay, cool. Nah, we're not doing the Ice Moon this year, we're doing it next year now. Oh. But we're going to do some, like, player corporation ships, so you can buy, like, big mobile bases. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, we're not doing that now.
Yeah.
We're going to do that next year now. What? Why?
Multiple targets confirmed.
Planet Zoo. Planet Zoo makes more money, so that's why we're doing that. Oh, okay. Really missing the fire support from that UAC 10 from the Centurion, I have to admit. Oh, yeah, me and Goober and Front have GTFO. It's fucking nasty. We haven't even been able to do the first level. That's how hard that fucking thing is.
Armor breached. Internal damage.
It has spawned the joke between us all of the term of mistakes were made. Which is what happens when the weird thing with all the spindly tendrils touches you, and then it just alerts everything on the map. And then you wish you were dead, because everything on the map comes after you, including new things that you haven't seen before, that are like 8 foot tall, with no head. That I tried to run past and it just beat me to death. Kinda sad No Man's Sky devs have done more to fix their games than the Elite devs.
Armor low.
Yeah, the strides that they took to make that game what they advertised it as originally being, and doing it all for free, not charging anyone any extra cash, is pretty impressive. Ah, no AC-10 for you, motherfucker.
But that hurt.
Still got a large laser though, it's still a bit, tiny bit worrying. Let's try and move away from the Kintaro a little bit. Try and shoot the Enforcer a bit more. Oh, I still want a PPC though, so try and make it CT. Because it'd be really helpful if I could kill it this turn with the LRM-20s. That'd be great. I've only got 2 more volleys, and then the catapult's gonna have to start getting up close and personal and punching
Target
this
destroyed.
Kintaro, I think. Alright, ETG, thanks for joining us, man. Yeah, this is overrun by about half hour. This mission's now become a thing where it has to finish. No! Ow! Oh, head hit ignored. Haha.
Warning.
That's why we had that upgrade that everyone kept saying you should get that upgrade rocket. Buy that upgrade. I got it, now it's paid off. Haha! Buy that rocket. Buy the cockpit mod rocket. Alright, fine, I'll get the cockpit mod. Stop moaning at me. Oh, it's actually really good. So somebody taking a head hit.
Affirmative.
Kintaro's nearly overheated himself with that.
Standing by.
With that crazy fucking shot he just made, so that's fine, that's fine. I'm not really sure what the most important spot, so we just aim for the head.
Take this.
Oh, it's a head hit. PPC to the face. Ah, you see, you think Warhammer is weak. Warhammer is strong. Because Warhammer can still go up close and shoot you with all of its short-range weapons and not overheat.
Yeah?
Alright. Guardian's last LRM volley, I think.
Attacking from position.
Ah, epic camera. Speaking over the hill. Ooh. Knocked him over, though. That's another pilot injury.
Long-range missiles are out.
Good cannon angle.
Oh,
Really good.
it's epic.
Oh, yeah.
It was quite heartening to see a dev actually own their shit, deliver what they promised, rather than the typical approach, just shrugging their shoulders and moving on to the next thing. Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice change, wasn't it? I mean, they had to combat the one man's lie thing, which did become rather popular.
Receiving you. Confirmed.
We did play a little bit of it, but I think at this point it's probably just worth waiting for No Man's Sky to have all of its major free updates and then going back to that.
Yeah.
At that point instead... Oh my god, his Ultra Ace is 10 to range! It's the first time he's fired it for about 20 minutes. Okay. He's still overheating, so his choices are he could leave. But he won't do that. He's going to very slowly move around. And he's gonna fucking LRM something. There we go, his LRM 5.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Yeah, we know. Armor breached, internal damage. Wah wah wah.
Reach out and touch somebody.
Yeah, touch him right in the fucking face with machine guns and medium lasers and SRM6. Die, motherfucker! Yay, we killed the pilot. Sorry, incapacitated the pilot. Let's say.
Mission successful.
Woo! Considering the Darius told me that I needed heavier mechs for the mission, I actually did it. Woo!
And the crowd goes wild.
Yay! Crowd went mild. Ah, max payment of $1 million. So we're going to need for all the repairs. Look at all these bits. All these bits of mechs. Oh, there we go. There, we achieved the stream goal. Most people have a stream goal of like getting money off people, you know, by e-begging. But I just got the Orion. That's what we were setting up for. Wanted to get a new heavy. We got a new heavy. We got the Kintaro as well. Add that to the collection. Woo! Ah, there we go. Sweet. Sweet baby Jesus. Got a new heavy, so we did achieve one of the goals of the stream. Get some of that heavy bevy. So now I've got an Orion, a Warhammer, and a catapult. Not bad.
Cleared for fighting. That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander. Yeah, Assassin. Yeah, you're going to storage, mate. Kintaro, you can replace the Blackjack for now. There we go. Wunderbar. Well, that was great. We've overrun. You made me overrun. You scabs. We incapacitated the pilot. Said pilot needs to be hosed out of the cockpit. Yeah. What's left of him, just rent it out. Be fine in the morning. But yeah, that was fun. I will update the Discord. I'll notify people as to what we're going to stream tomorrow at some point. Darius, get the squeegee. Yeah. So, thank you everybody who joined me this morning and now afternoon. That includes 111 Andre 111, Third Shift Gamers, Alarian, another TV viewer, BFG Building Fatgit, Commander Root, Electrical Longboard. I mean, they're two of the best bots in the world. Gilot 13, Jill Rain, Lurks, Naman, Narek 989, Nastia 6996, Olaslav, Look, or UK. Pincer of Fate, Santa Claus 62, Sindor 3, Mighty Coles, 2Day, VNK, Vigo Pros, Voltic Surge, Voltic Surge is SA or Voltic Surge SA, Weissman, Weissman, LOL and Windsock. Thank you everybody for joining today. Hope you all have a good weekend. Starts tomorrow. As I said, if you can join us for the Friday stream, please do. Be at the usual time, 11 PM GMT. Over the weekend, going to be getting some another Lore Warrior, possibly another story time of Critical Rocket. Gotta go through that, see if I can get one of them recorded and uploaded. There's been a couple of requests for those since, and Monday coming will be a new Lore Thunder. So yeah, hope that'll be good enough for you all. But until then, have a good one, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. And yes, Pinto, I will pet the cats for you, all 3 of them. Wait a minute.
Bye.
Wait a minute. We got 3 cats. We got Sooty, Hebe,
And a grumpy kitty.
I'm not petting my girlfriend for you. That's wrong, Pince. What are you doing? I got 6 million.